Paul's Kitchen. This is Chef Paul. With me today, Chef Amy.
Hi.
One of the things that I can't believe I've never made on the channel, and I really made in a long bloody time, is chicken fajitas. It's one of my favorite things. It really is. I absolutely love them. Amy used to have a celiac disease. That's what they thought she had. And there used to be a restaurant you can go to and get 2-for-1 chicken fajitas. And they used to be like $18 to get 2 of them. They come out in a sizzle plate and they were really amazing. Nowadays, if you want a chicken fajita meal, just one, you pay like $40. It's ridiculous. Amy, what do you feel about chicken fajitas?
They're really good.
Now I'm diabetic. Amy's diabetic. I don't really want to have a natural chicken fajita. I want a chicken fajita bowl. So I've got some sticky rice being made because I like sticky rice. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start marinating the chicken because, well, it's always better off when it's marinated. And just because I want to display that it's better, it's not a bad thing if you can get chicken on sale because chicken can be expensive. So we got this marinated chicken, so it's already marinated, just not marinated the way I want it. But that's fine. It's not a bad thing. It's on sale, so what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to cut it up. So, and then I've also got some other chicken that's not been marinated. We don't need to go too crazy. The marinade that I'm planning on using is going to be pretty good anyways. I'm going to try to do this as Mexican I can. Now I've got I did buy a pre-made spice mix. Why? Because it's actually pretty cheap and it's actually lower sodium, so it's not, so even if I bought the spices individually, it's going to be the same thing. This is going to be a little spicy, and that's fine. I'm going to make some homemade chipotle sauce. And I'm thinking it's going to be really good. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. A little bit of effort on your behalf is a really big plus for us. Honestly, in today's market, getting things like chicken is get it whatever way you can. You can get it cheap, get it cheap. I really encourage cooking gloves. I really do, because cooking gloves are awesome.
Your hands don't get dirty.
Yeah, and a little bit easier to cut this chicken up and not have to worry about cross-contamination. I'm going to have Amy do the dishes right after we're done this. So, by the time we're ready to actually start cooking, it's actually going to be all ready for us. You can cook this and then cut if you want. I don't suggest that. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest with you. I prefer to have this all done and over with before, because then you don't have to get rid of the spices. A lot of people tell you, oh yeah, well, they'll tell you, oh yeah, just cook it. It's so much easier to cut it after. But the problem with that is that when you do it that way, then you're losing a lot of your spice and other sauce and anything else that you have on there, because you literally just, you're cutting it away, and it's going, some of it's going to be on your plate or cutting board. I wouldn't do it myself. Unless I had no other choice, because it was just too hard to do. It was being too difficult. And at that point, yes, I probably would. But if you could avoid it, cut it before you start. Because it just makes life easier. I'm going to marinate this for a couple hours because it'll just make it that much more tender. It'll make it that much more juicier.
It's only early in the morning here.
Yeah, and I'm not cooking this until way later.
Yeah.
So, like I said, you just want to cut this up into little chunks here. Yes, there's going to be fat on this. And to be honest with you, I'm not at all worried about the fat. A little bit of fat's good. That does eco flavor.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make the boom sauce. I think that's what they call it. It's a mixture of oil and soy sauce. And that's pretty much all it is. Yes, when you're serving it, it does give a little bit of a crackle, and it does to the presentation. And yep, that's great. But it's a lot of salt and a lot of fat. A little bit of fat's good, but a lot of fat is not.
No.
So you want to be careful about how much fat you're putting in your body, because it is your body, you only get it once. And lots of really bad things can happen to you if you don't take care of it. Yeah. We have a good friend of ours who, and if you're watching, we're not mentioning your name, but she wanted to learn, but she didn't want to apply it. And what ended up happening to her, she almost lost her foot, because her foot went really bad because of it. And it's not a good thing. You really got to be careful what you're putting in your body, because especially if you're diabetic, you have issues where they tell you to watch what you're putting in for salt. There's a reason, because diabetics, we run the risk of losing our eyes, our fingers, our feet. It's not a good thing. Okay, so that's all cut up. So I'm not going to be using my hand anymore. But I got a can or a bottle of saucy guacamole. It's Mexican. It's a little bit spicy, but that's fine. So I'm going to marinate it in this. And then I've got a spice pack. I actually got two. I don't know if I'm going to use both though. So I got a spice pack per fajita mix. It is a PC, President's Choice Blue Menu. It is lower sodium. It is very low sugar. And
so we can actually have it.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to be good with one.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm going to take a... wooden spoon, and I'm just going to mix this here. Now Amy's probably going to want to put this in Tupperware just so it fits in the fridge, and we're going to set this in there until you just want to make sure you're mixing it well, because if you leave everything all on one side, someone's going to get a bite that's fully spiced and way too spicy because it's not combined properly.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is going to be a fajita bowl, so it's going to look a little different than you're doing fajitas.
Yeah.
Why am I doing fajita bowls? Well, I don't like wrapping the actual fajitas myself. It's not my thing.
And we don't need the bread as diabetics.
We don't need it.
No.
And honestly, I kind of feel like this is going to be a much better presentation this way.
Yeah, it'll be good.
So, how's that look?
It looks good and it smells really good.
It smells amazing. There's only one more thing that we didn't put in.
Pepper.
I'm waiting for Amy to say something. Fresh ground pepper is the best.
We always put pepper in everything.
So now, just take our time, mix her all up really good. And now this is going to get ready to be put in the fridge and leave it for a couple hours at the very least. And by the time you're ready to start frying it, the flavor is just going to be so rich. It's going to be really good. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Awesome. So before I let you go for the moment, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. We love you guys a lot. Have a good day. Welcome back. So now we're going to be working on one of our condiments for the fajitas, which a lot of people like using sour cream, which we have, but we're not using it that way. We're going to be doing some chipotle sauce. So I'm making a big quantity of it because, quite frankly, we like chipotle sauce.
Yeah, we do.
So if you go to www.poulskitchen.com, the recipe will be there. Maybe not right after the video. It might take us a little while to get through it, but it'll be there. So I'm going to put 3 cans of chipotle peppers in adobe sauce. And I said I was going to put the blades in before I did this. I almost forgot. So this is the Ninja blender, and if you're looking for a new blender, yours is not performing quite so well, this is the one you want. Now, if you don't like heat, this may not necessarily be your sauce, because it is a little spicy.
Yeah.
It's not on the terribly hot scale, but it is hot. To make sure that nobody's getting any misconceptions of what this actually is. So you get as much of this done now before Amy has to go to work.
Yeah.
And then I don't have to do as much dishes.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm smart that way. This is one of my favorite sauces you can make. And chipotle is not a pepper on its own. It's actually been a smoked jalapeno. And it is spicy still, but it's not as hot as you think it is. This part's great because we don't have to cook anything, we just have to blend it. So that's pretty cool. So now for the sour cream. And Alex is worried that we're going to buy too much and it's going to go to waste. And that's not the case because Amy likes her baked potatoes.
Yes,
And she likes having her sour cream on it.
I do.
So there might be enough left for her. So we need 1.5 cups, and this is based on a half cup, so I'm putting 3 of these in here. So if you remember these measurements, it's going to be good for you because honestly, you can make a smaller quantity, or you can even make a bigger batch too if you want. So yes, a smaller thing might have been alright, but
you'll have a lot left over, which is good.
yeah, that makes me happy.
Yes.
I don't know about having a lot left over, but
A little bit.
there'll be a bit. And by the way, guys, don't throw away your containers. I mean, you're paying out for Tupperware, you can just use these containers. So that's 1.5 cups of sour cream. I was going to get low fat, but they were out. It is what it is, but that's alright. You just don't have it all the time. And make sure you get your exercise and burn it off. Now we need 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. I got a little bit of a trick. What we're going to do is any of this that's left over is going to get squirted directly into the mayonnaise that we have already opened. And then chipotle sauce is going in here. Oh, look at that did. So the rest of this is actually going to go in here.
Mm.
Just Amy's going to squeeze the rest of what's left out here.
Yeah.
And there, clean this out, and then figure a way to get this in here. So now we need 3 of these, and this is a 1/4 cup, so we need 3/4 cup of mayo. So I want a squeeze bottle anyway, so. Now a lot of people think, well, can't you just use just mayonnaise instead? Yes, you most definitely can, but you shouldn't. And just because there's a little bit I couldn't get out of it. There we go. So still quite a bit left, but that's going to go in our other mayonnaise container, and then we're going to do that. All right, so surprise, surprise, we're putting some ground black pepper.
Mm.
If you don't have ground black pepper, get some. It really is the best. And then I'm going to put about a tablespoon of cumin. You heard me, Amy, it's cumin, not cumin.
I know what it is.
And I'm going to put maybe about 2 tablespoons of tagine. We love tagine. And then we're going to put in 1 whole lime. And that's the zest of 1 whole lime. And then there's one last ingredient, but this is super easy to make. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of the dishes, but I do need them done because, unfortunately, I'm going to need some of them later. I'm going to tell you, this is a sad week because, I mean, I'm missing Ozzy. Ozzy was the greatest. Hulk Hogan was a racist piece of garbage, so. He's a liar, he's a scam. It's a piece of garbage. No respect. Alright. So if you got a ninja and you're never wondering why things don't work out, there are arrows that you have to push. Alright, let's turn this on, and now we're going to go with, let's go with smoothie. So, let's take a look here. Oh, this looks really, really creamy. How's that look, guys?
That does look really creamy.
It does. Let me give this a quick little
Looks
taste
good.
here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Perfect. Amy?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Does it have some kick to it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah.
has some kick to it. So
Yes.
please hit that like, share, subscribe button, and we'll be back. Next up is probably going to be making fajitas, so we'll be back. Oh, wait. Back again?
Yep.
All right, so welcome back. I got one more thing that has to go in.
Forgot the cilantro.
Cilantro.
I forgot about it.
So not a big deal. So I'm just gonna
Redo it.
just do another one. All right, now it's done. So sorry about that. Almost forgot one ingredient. Pretty important, but it's in here now. So we'll be back when we're ready to start cooking everything up. Welcome back. So now we're ready to cook. So I got my cast iron up here now. So now I'm going to find a good spatula, the one that I like. And I got this heated up here, and we got our chicken that's been marinating for quite a while. So I'm going to cook this in 2 batches because I think if I put both in, it's going to overload, and I don't want to do that.
No.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take our time and we're going to cook the chicken out. And I'll just put this here. I wasn't realizing I had this much chicken. So this is going to be quite a big ordeal here. Now, even if you need containers to put more of this in, and you will, you're not going to be using the same containers because cooked chicken and raw chicken are not the same thing.
Unless you clean it out.
Well, you have to clean it out first, but that's not what I'm saying.
You can get really sick from raw chicken.
You definitely can. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our time, we're going to cook this chicken down. And to be honest with you, we're almost done. So what we're going to do, we're going to cook this chicken completely. And then when the chicken's cooked, we're going to throw it in this container. Because it's actually a pot, but it'll be able to handle this. So take your time and cook this chicken completely done. It has to be fully cooked.
Yeah.
So when we're done this process, we'll move on to the vegetables, which is going to be pretty easy. And so we've got 3, and I've got a little bit of green pepper because we had to use it something.
Yeah.
But we got 3 peppers and a little bit of green onion and 1 extra large white onion that they're chopped up in basically this type of shape. So get cutting that down here, and when we're done with the chicken, then we'll get to that. How's this look so far?
Really good.
Really good.
How's it smell?
I can't really smell it actually.
Oh, believe me, soon you will.
Oh, now I can, yeah.
Soon you will.
I can smell it now.
So when we're done this, we'll be back. So in the meantime, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Welcome back. So our chicken is cooked, so
And that smells delicious.
Yeah, it does.
absolutely does. Okay, so I'm just going to turn off the hitty, buddy, because
Yes, that's boiling.
so now we got the vegetables, and then we got one thing left to do. Out of my way.
I know most people should know this by now, but never ever touch a cast iron pan with your bare hand.
Yeah.
When it's hot.
When it's hot.
No.
So those are basically, like I said, 4 sweet onions. They're pretty much on the small side, so you can probably get away with 2 or 3. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Amy to get 3 big containers and 3 small ones. Because these are burrito bowls, not actual burritos. Now you ask, why do I choose burrito bowls? Well, that's actually quite simple.
Less carbs?
Less carbs. And honestly, we want to kind of bring this to work with us.
Yeah.
Not have it for, want to bring it to work with us, not have it for not have it so you wrap it and it just makes a big mess, so it's not something we really care for. Now on this, we're not cooking this completely. All we're going to do here is we're literally just going to try to just cook them down a little bit, just sweating out a little bit, not too much.
Is this okay for a third one?
Yeah, sure.
Large one?
Just to get them crispy.
Now what I'm going to get Amy to do is scoop out a little bit of rice on the bottom of some of the dishes that we're going to put the fajita in. So you want some rice in that.
Alright, in all 5?
And 3, I said 3.
Is the 3 big?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna get rice.
We're not trying to caramelize the onion. We're not trying to get this all the way like super soft. We just don't want it to be super crispy.
Oh, you don't want it really crispy. Okay.
No. We just want them cooked a little bit. Now I could spice this up a little bit more, but I think Amy's going to tell you that we spiced it up
It's
enough.
spicy enough.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Pretty sure about that.
Is this good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably spicy enough.
Yeah,
I think it's easily spicy enough. Any more would make me cry.
Which I'd love to do.
If even Amy thinks it's spicy, then it's spicy.
Yeah. So I'm going to take a little bit of the mixture. And like I said, there's some green onions in there just because I'm not going to waste onions, or not onions.
Green
sorry.
pepper.
There's green pepper in there, and I just don't want to waste.
And that's sticky rice.
Yeah, so let's say I made 2 cups of sticky rice.
Sticky rice is good for a lot of different things.
Oh, it's great. It tastes really good.
Yeah, it does.
All right, now I gotta bring some of that.
Now for the chicken.
Now we're gonna add the chicken. Now, what I like is some of those smaller containers that I can just put some sauce in.
Okay.
These ones?
Yeah,
How many?
3. So there we go. That's our chicken there.
And it's still pretty early, so we're probably not going to eat right now.
No.
Unless you're hungry.
No, we're not eating right now. I'm basically making this right now so that Amy can bring this to work with her.
Yep. Yeah.
Because Amy does have to go to work today.
Yeah.
And now I need the chipotle sauce out. She knew what I was going for. Amy's getting better trained.
Trained.
It's like a Pavlovian response.
Yeah, now do you have the stuff that goes in there? One for me, please. Alright, and then I'm going to just simply put a little bit of chipotle sauce over there. Don't need a whole lot. That seems like enough to me.
Yeah, I think so.
These in are better than the other one.
All right. And the last part, I'm guessing, will be the cheese.
Close.
Oh, salsa.
Yeah, gonna have a little bit of salsa with it.
Because it still is a Mexican dish.
Yep. Well, Mexican dish, so it needs to have some salsa.
Yeah, that's right.
And aren't I nice and sweet? Amy's got more time to clean up. I'm considerate that I'm giving her lots of time for that. I like these containers. They put a little bit of sauce on the bottom because we're not playing for a while. And now this is a quarter of a block of cheese. You don't want to mix this into it until you're ready to eat because it will melt.
Yeah.
And really fast at that.
Now, it is better to buy a block of cheese and grate that rather than buying the pre-shredded cheese.
Absolutely. It is a complete and utter waste of time to do it just to...
You get more flavor choice doing that too.
Yep.
There's also way too much filler in the pre-shredded cheese.
Yep. So, honestly, I think this looks really good.
I think
It
so.
does.
So, what you're going to do is you're just going to close that up. And
Close those?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to close that, and Amy's going to take one. She's going to heat it up.
At work.
At work. This does not need to be heated, so you do not need to heat this.
No, just this part.
Yeah, so this is a perfect way to. This is a very perfect way. So that's our fajita bowl. You can add more vegetables. You can use different meat. You can use steak. You can do
You
whatever
could add
you want.
lettuce if you wanted to.
Absolutely, you can do whatever you want. So
Yeah.
I hope you like this. We're going to enjoy this. I know we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So until next time, thanks for coming in. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Please visit www.poulskitchen.com. We really appreciate it and have a great day.